Oh yeah, this is none other than your boy, man, Edmund DaGeneral, yeah? They call me Edmund DaGeneral, straight from Toronto. Yeah, music, there's none other. They call me Edmund DaGeneral, straight from Toronto. Yeah, music, there's none other. They call me Edmund DaGeneral, straight from Toronto. Yeah, day one, these are my day one. They call me Edmund DaGeneral. Yes. This is none other than the boy, man, Edmund DaGeneral, right? Also known as the brand, and welcome to episode number 16. That sweet 16. Didn't mean that in wrong way. I'm just saying, just in case if you politically start with that crap. Anyways, this morning was really cold, so I don't know where you're at in the world listening to this, but I'm in Canada, Toronto, and woke up this morning before I went off to work, stepped outside, and dang, that cold hit me. It's almost as if we're getting a preview of what's to come in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Stupid me. I should have took a look at the weather forecast before I stepped outside. But you know, people like me just don't learn. We just have to feel, right? Anyways, hope everyone's having a good day or has had a good day. I know for myself, it was long and hard. I don't know, like a lot was going on today at work. A lot of work. I'm just glad that I finished, and you know, it's a long weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. We got the air show going on. Sorry, the air show going on at the CNE. So see y'all there. That's happening this weekend. So see y'all there. Man. Anyways, I stumbled across a few articles today, and I'm just looking to bring it to your attention because I thought it was pretty interesting to me. Like, you would always hear about these things, and you know, on occasion I would be on Instagram. I haven't been on there for so long, but on occasion I'll be on Instagram, and you would always see something stupid showing up, like a receipt or a test or some sort of paper where, you know, someone is claiming someone wrote it. So whenever I would see something like that, I don't believe anything about it. It's like, they just made that up. Lo and behold, this newspaper article that I read proved me wrong, that stuff like that does exist. So one article reads, a Georgia woman is fuming after finding an insult on her Panera bread receipt. Add watermelon for this stupid, then the B word, the ticket read. Let's rewind. It says, add melon for this stupid, then the B word, the ticket read. I don't know. Before I continue, I'm just going to say, me looking at that, to me, seems as if that wasn't obviously meant for the customer to read. That probably was a mistake, obviously, on the employee's side, where I'm assuming that they might have written it, or they thought they written it on a piece of paper to send it off to someone so that they can do whatever it is, which is this, add a watermelon for the customer. They accidentally wrote that on the receipt. This is the ticket. So, well, whatever. It's a receipt. That's what the article says. Let's move on. The woman who opted not to be identified told the outlet she was in shock. I would be too. She immediately went to the manager about it, but wasn't pleased with the response. I was floored. What are your morals? What does Panera Bread stand for? She questioned. According to WSB TV, the manager offered to speak with the cashier about their behavior and remake the salad. The insulted customer decided to leave and reach out to someone in corporate about the situation. She claimed it didn't seem to be a big deal to higher ups. See, reading crap like this just simply means they want the person fired. Straight. Some people would argue and say, well, we don't want to go that extreme. We just want to see some sort of disciplinary action and take it immediately in front of the person who was quote unquote victimized. But we know that's bullshit. Come on. Alright, so this continues. The response that I got from them just didn't feel like they felt like it was a big deal, she said. Sorry, I read that wrong. The response I got from them just didn't feel like they felt like it was a big deal, she said. Frustrated, she turned on social media. She told WSB TV doing so satisfied her need for appropriate action from the company. Oh man. I feel like if I didn't use social media as my platform, I don't feel like it would have been heard, she explained. Panera Bread issued a statement to WSB TV in response to the woman's Facebook post. At Panera, we have a zero tolerance policy for this kind of behavior, and the associate has been terminated as a result of this situation. We are focused on fostering a warm and welcoming environment for everyone, and this incident is not indicative. Wow, please pardon my verbiage there. Not indicative of the way that we treat our guests, the statement read. Still, the woman says she won't be returning to Panera Bread again. Lies. I don't know. We see this crap all the time. Some people go as far as suing. You know what I'm saying? So we're just lucky that this person only got terminated and the company didn't go through any lawsuit of some sort, because you know how these people are. They'll claim that it's they can't sleep, they're stressed out, they're going through some problems, always making up some stuff. Well, anyway, we got a lineup today, as usual, doing some music reviews. And we're still going with the Facebook ads, as in people looking to get their music reviewed. And we got a number of people who, they're just looking for some exposure, and I get it. Shit, I want some exposure. Let's start from the beginning. All right, so we got a Ryan Adam Olmedo. Now, this is the person's Facebook name, Ryan Adam Olmedo, Olmedo. And they sent a track called More Than I through Facebook. Now, not only is his Facebook name that, but his artist name is that as well, Ryan Adam Olmedo. That's smart. And the genre is classified under indie, and this was dropped 1 year ago. So for this song, we got 38 plays, 9 likes, 1 repost. Interesting. You have over 660 subscribers, 41 tracks, but yet you only have this amount of plays and likes. Interesting. What's cool about just the presentation of the page, and I'm actually referring to the song page that I was sent by him. In the description area of the song, he actually has the lyrics to the song, which is actually cool. So you can sing along if you want. It's pretty smart. Well, let's take in some More Than I by Ryan Adam Olmedo, and we'll just come back as usual with some critique. Aight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Summer's gone, winter's coming, and I believe the sun is beginning to run again. This world is crashing, watch it burn. Or maybe we will begin to learn again. Say you're laughing, why don't you ask me? Pull out your fist and be a man, or use your pistol, you can blast me. Is it sensible? Well, do I care at all? Is it my selfish right to care for I, only I? Tell me why, oh why must we be this way? Every single day I pray for better days. Yeah, and I know someday we'll change our ways. Let's do more than I. 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 Let's be 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 more than I. Is it sensible? Or do I care at all? Is it possible we can be together in this world? Yahweh, is it sensible? Or do I care at all? Is it possible we can be together in this world? Yahweh. this world.
Alright, so that was Ryan Adam Oneto. Song is called More Than I. You guys heard it. Him and his group heard it. We all heard it. I wasn't expecting this. Like, I've heard indie before on numerous occasions. It never sounded like this before. Like, I understand like I get the direction that you were heading with this, but I wasn't feeling it. No way. No way. Like, everything was off. Like, from the beginning, it's probably because I had one ear in my headphone and the other one off. I'm probably deaf in one ear, but to me, when I heard it from the beginning, it kind of sounded as if like you were off, like the beat was off. That's one part. Two, quality, it's poor. Third, it just wasn't my cup of tea. I just didn't really like it that much. You need to go back to the drawing board with that one, because to me, it's not that good at all. Scale of 1 to 10, I have to give this a 4. I just didn't understand. Keep in mind, I listen to all genres of music. All. I don't stick to one. But this in particular, not cool, bruh. Not feeling it. Oh man, what a day. I'm really trying to maintain right now. My strength is at an all-time low. That has nothing to do with my my voting skills at all. It's just that I committed myself to actually doing this. Because that's what I said, and whatever I say I do, whatever I say that I'm going to do, I will do it. Everybody who knows me could actually vouch for that. Wait a sec. I'm about to read this article, and then all of a sudden I see this this post. French singer Barbara Weldons dies on stage. You know what? Let me click on that and see what that's about, because I heard this before. French singer Barbara Weldons dies on stage in apparent electrocution. This looks like it's real. So I'm gonna read this. It says, police are investigating the sudden death of French singer Barbara Weldons. According to BBC, the rising star was on stage in Gouda, France, when she apparently went into cardiac arrest. Wowzers. Her cause of death remains unconfirmed, though the publication notes that officials did not want to speculate. Rumors have been swirling. BBC noted that early reports suggest electrocution is to blame. A spokesperson told Europe 1 They will see in the next weeks if a reevaluation is needed. They also plan to determine whether an electrical malfunction occurred and, if so, why. In a statement, the organization behind the Pic d'Or Prize, which the 35-year-old won in 2016, addressed her death. Wow. It was with great emotion that we learned this morning of the death of Barbara Weldons, our Pic d'Or 2016, at a concert last night in Gudin and obviously electrocuted. The statement read, "Our team is deeply disturbed by the brutal disappearance of the artist who had appeared on stage of the Théâtre des Nouveaux on May 20th. It's like a combination of French. I'm like switching from French to English, sorry. On May 20th, during our last edition, a radiant woman full of energy and talented, and of course, we thank all of her family and her loved ones." They continue, merde. Weldons released her first album, Le Grand de l'Homme, on February 3rd. A bio on Weldon's website suggests she grew up around circuses. When she wasn't learning to juggle, do acrobatics, or swing on the trapeze, she was writing poems, playing piano, and singing. Her dreams of being a musician were temporarily put on hold in adulthood, but took full force in 2011 when she began working with the Théâtre de Pierre. Weldons won several awards during her lifetime, including first prize in the Jacques Brel Young Talent Competition 2016. No further information is available upon her death at this time. When was this done? Oh, this is old. I'm sorry. I thought this was like current information. It says most popular on the right side here, and that's what I saw, but I guess it's old news. Try. Well, here's what I wanted to talk about, because I found this was hilarious. This one, from what I got, or from what I have here, this is about a man who got trapped behind the ATM machine. Now, I'm going to read this out to you. I didn't read the entire thing, so I just skimmed through it, and I just felt that, you know what, I wanted to share this. So here's what it says. It says, well, the person who wrote the article wrote, wow, this is old too. Psych. You have to give him credit, or maybe debit, for finding a solution. A worker trapped behind a Texas ATM got out by feeding pleas for help through its receipt slot. The unidentified man was working on a lock at Bank of America outpost in Corpus Christi Wednesday afternoon when he became stuck in the room behind the machine. "Please help! I'm stuck in here, and I don't have my phone. Please call my boss," one note read, according to Chris TV, K-R-I-S TV. Corpus Christi Police Lieutenant Chris Hooper told the Daily News that the man was stuck for more than 2 hours, and that some people used the machine, which was dispersing cash, but did not bother following up on his note. Our perplexed bank customer, however, did flag down police after receiving the strange withdrawal request. A supervisor for the worker, who had left his phone in his truck, did not know how to get him out. So police kicked down a door that led into the service room, where he was pinned, as in P-I-N-E-D, P-I-N-E-D, inside. What a way with words, huh? When asked about what one should do if they receive a message from someone potentially stuck behind an ATM, Hooper told the News that it would be smart to first look around for the candid camera. He added that because of the potential dangers of suspicious activity around ATMs, it would not bother our department one bit to receive a call to investigate something like this. Oh, Ain't that sweet.
Precision-made instruments, but which operate on a principle as simple as that employed in a pea shoot. When the pressure behind the projectile becomes...
Okay, so back into this music business. What do we have here? Alright, so next on the list we have Ant Fuego. Ant is an A-N-T, Fuego, F-U-E-G-O. So we have a... Oh, okay, so he is not this guy. So the link that I was sent goes to a page where the artist's name is Lil Flame. The song is called First Day Off Papers, featuring Ikeem. Ikeem as in E-Y-E-K-E-E-M, all one word. Huh, okay, well, you caught me. So this was released 4 months ago under hip hop and rap. And for this song, in a matter of 4 months, a whopping 22,000 plays, 204 likes, 141 reposts. Now, for numbers like that, you would only think that first, how come you don't know who this person is? Second, you would think that this person who has over 22,000 plays and 204 likes and 141 reposts, well, they would have thousands and thousands of subscribers. But no, Lil Flame only has 1,017 subscribers and 32 tracks. Could it be that this is bullshit? Could it be that this is real? Could it be that this is not bots? Could this be that there's no fishery going on here? Yes, I said fishery. I got kids around here. Well, not here, but they're close by. Anyways, I don't know if there's fall workout play, but you know, anything can happen. So you know what I'll do? I'll play it. We'll listen. We'll meditate. And we'll only congratulate if the song is that fire. If it ain't fire, well, you know, you get the low grade, and as the more and the more that as the night proceeds, I might have to start grilling people soon. Alright, so let's get it in. Lil Flame, First Day Off Papers, featuring Ikeem. We'll be back and we'll move forward, alright? And here we go.
First day off papers, I'm rolling like a skater. She tastes like candy, I could have an hour later. Roll up at my paper, cannot fuck with haters. Serve you like a waiter, go up elevators. I am a creator, don't need commentators. Nigga, you a traitor, biting alligator. Cold refrigerator, need a locator, need a navigator. Count up calculator. hater. You an imitator, I'm an operator. On the Terminator, you a spectator. Need a feature, then you need an applicator. You need some money, I can't be a donator. Paint my picture, nigga, be an illustrator. I go hard like a fucking gladiator. I run this shit like a fucking regulator. I'm sipping dirty, yeah, I call it activator. I'm so hot that they thought I was radiator. I lost my breath, I think I need an inhaler. I got the power like I was a generator. Killing niggas like a fucking exterminator. New flows, I'm the fucking innovator. I made this track, so I'm a demonstrator. I'm so calm, I should've been a meditator. You wanna book me, better call an estimator. You the cartoon and I am the animator. I'm so fly, I never need a decorator. I'm moving fast like a fucking accelerator. I will finesse you, yes I am manipulator. You play both sides like the fucking equator. I keep it real, I am the originator. Yeah, ooh, look funny,
yeah. First day in it bit all the paper. I just back it home, so shout out to my hater. Bitch, I bought no 24, I feel like Laker. I am not the father, she just like my saber. Ay, smoking on that gas straight from Jamaica. It's I keep man, that's the fan, don't niggas phase us. You want feature, then little nigga gonna pay us. I play that bit like PS4, but she can't play us. Hey, yeah, all the paper. Ballin' like a leg, ayy, smoking paper, count paper, first day, all the paper.
Alright, so that was Lil Flame, First Day Off Papers. Straight garbage. My goodness. It didn't sound like you were even trying, bro. Like, I couldn't feel it. I can't think of anything that's good, aside from the quality. I can't even see you had bars, because if you did, I would have heard it, and then every punch would have been a hit, which I would have felt, but I didn't feel it. So it was light. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I was looking forward to some hot tracks. I was looking forward to something proper, you know what I'm saying? Like I was looking forward to something. And I gotta stop doing that. Expecting. Well, anyways, on a scale of 1 to 10, oh man, I give this a 3. Track ain't cool, bruh. Stop buying your likes, stop buying your views, stop buying your reposts, stop buying your followers. Just stop. You know what? Let's see what else you got, bruh. Yeah, these numbers just don't add up. So for that reason, I'm not rating this a high number. It's a 3. Well, in other news, we have an Uber rape. Uber rape. These guys are going through a lot. Like a lot. I really don't know Like, what can I say? This is just gonna be crazy. All right, here we go. An East Village woman suffered a terrifying ordeal Thursday when she passed out in an Uber car and the driver took her to his apartment and raped her, police sources said. Did he pick her up and escort her upstairs? Sorry, did he pick her up and brought her upstairs, or did he escort her upstairs? I don't get it. The 31-year-old victim called for an Uber at East 52nd Street and 2nd Avenue about 2 a.m. when she told the 47-year-old driver to take her home and then fell asleep in the car, sources said. The twisted cabbie took her to his Flushing apartment and raped her while she was still unconscious, sources said. She woke up, realized with shock that she wasn't home, and confronted the driver. I used protection. Please don't call police, he said, according to police sources. She fled his home and reported what happened to police she found nearby on 41st Road and College Point Boulevard. By the way, this is out in the States. She told police she had a few drinks before hailing the ride and gave no consent for sex, sources said. Medics took her to Bellevue Hospital for examination. Cops have identified the driver, and are trying to locate him, sources says. I don't know, man, but Uber's going through a lot of bullshit. And me working for a company that revolves around these kind of situations, we see a lot of bullshit that goes through with these guys and other merchants as well. So hopefully this isn't a huge damage to them, but it is a negative impact against them. In other news, it says father accused of throwing 1-month-old son into the ceiling fan for crying. This is a damn shame. A 1-month-old baby in Oklahoma is in critical condition after police say the newborn's father brutally beat him for crying. Robert Jackson Jr. was arrested and charged with child abuse after he allegedly told Muskogee police that he choked, slammed, and tried to smother his son. According to the Tulsa World, the baby's mother, Emma Whitehead, told authorities that she and Jones took their child to the emergency room on Sunday when the baby started having seizures. At the hospital, Whitfield was told horrifying details of her son's condition. Medical personnel determined that the infant, named Calvin, had 2 skull fractures, a pool of blood around his brain, and fingerprint bruises on both sides of his neck. Holy shit. The newborn also had a bruised left eye and a bruise on his left ear. The Muskogee Police Department investigation, James Profile, wrote in an affidavit that the injuries were considered to be non-accidental, the outlet reports. Jones allegedly confessed to causing the baby's injuries, telling police that he picked Calvin up by his throat, shook him before covering the baby with cushions and towels because he won't stop crying. Investigators said Jones then slammed the infant against a changing table, threw the baby in the air, and hit him on the ceiling fan. Police said the abuse didn't end there. Jones also allegedly told investigators he put his son on his shoulders and then dropped the baby on the floor, causing Calvin to hit his head against the toilet. Authorities alleged the abuse went on from August 16th to the 19th, at the Tulsa World reports. Whitehead told KTOV that she usually gets a babysitter to watch Calvin while she works, but couldn't get her usual sitter. She said Jones agreed to watch the baby. I never thought anything would happen, Whitehead said. Jones is being held at the Muskogee County Jail with a $1 million bail. He's scheduled to appear in court on September the 5th. Wow. I'm almost crashing. All right, let's do one more song. So we have Herba T Beats. Sent me a song called Mosaic. Dropped 1 month ago under Boom Bap. 454 plays, 15 likes, 4 reposts. 153 subscribers, 37 stations. Alright, so this isn't a Herba T Beats, Mosaic, and we'll return with our final critique about these songs, alright? Alright, so yeah, that was the Beats and track Mosaic. And yeah, I gotta say that was a nice instrumental. It's a nice beat. And I wish I owned it. If I owned it, you know, I'd do something with that. I'm sure anyone that's out here listening would kill that joint. So yeah, I liked it. Scale of 1 to 10, I will give this a 7. I feel it was pretty good. Really good. So I'm going to be signing off because I've hit my limit. I'm falling asleep, crashing. As I said before, I should have done this on a time where, you know, I had where I was more rested. So I'm probably gonna regret this episode when it comes to you know, the things that I was saying, or sorry, the way how I was reading some of those articles. Probably what I'm saying right now, probably gonna regret. I'm not gonna go back and edit it, because that's not what I do. I just freestyle everything. Whatever comes up, comes up. Yeah, I gotta get myself to bed. So if you're just listening to me for the first time and this is the episode that you're on, don't judge me on this one. Just listen to the previous ones that were done. That'll give you somewhat of an idea. And I'm still transitioning. I'm still trying to feel myself out as to what I should do with this show. You know, I'm probably gonna add some more guests to it. So you know, we'll see what happens. September the 5th is the I Need a Quickie Mixtapes Volume 13 coming out. So if you are an indie artist, send your music to ineedaquickiemixtapes@gmail.com. And hopefully you'll be able to solidify a spot on there. So until then, have yourself a good night or a good morning, whatever it is that whatever time it is that you're listening to this. And yeah, peace. Tracks fire.